Hey guys, first regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about a full tank Xenophase Blade Power Sword build for the Bulwark class in patch 10.3 of Space Marine 2. The Xenophase Blade is the heroic version of the standard power sword. It has a heroic perk effect called Ancient Technology. Power rake waves are wider and deal 20% more damage. This is a very useful perk effect because basically the hitbox of your power rake turns into a cone, so you can do things like hit a zoanthrope or a neurothrope out of the sky far more easily with a power rake. Really useful for one of the most annoying bosses in the game, so I like it quite a bit. Now for the rest of the perk tree, I do pick up the perk Armored Strength first. If you have armor remaining, melee damage increases by 10%. On Bulwark, keeping your armor up is very easy, and this perk lets us move into the other perk here, Master of Offense. After switching sword combat style, you deal 20% more melee damage for 5 seconds, cooldown is 10 seconds. Usually, you'll only get like one power rake off of this, but still pretty good. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, and Perpetual Strength for a 10% melee damage increase. Moving here into the perk Tranquility, which really doesn't do a ton. We have to pick it up to move into the perk Melee Onslaught for another flat 10% damage buff. And the next perk I take here is Hard Target. While performing a light combo, you take 15% less range damage. This perk is fairly strong, but not as strong as it could be on a Xenophase Blade because we only have 3+ speed and our light combos are not incredible, but still decent enough to pick up. Next perk here is, of course, Cutting Edge. Power Rake deals 50% more melee damage. This is just like the best perk in this whole tree for your Power Rake, and Power Rake is already the best attack on this weapon anyway, so kind of a no-brainer. And the final perks I grab here are things like Extremis Slayer, Majora Slayer, and of course Terminus Slayer. I do skip over the perk here, Minora's Slayer, because really the Power Sword doesn't struggle at all with Minora's anyways, and the final perk I pick up instead is the perk Power Restoration. Power style attacks restore 100% more contested health. If you do want to skip this one and take the perk up here, Speed Restoration instead, you can definitely do that, but that is up to you. Now, for the secondary here, I just take a Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol. This weapon is, once again, incredible. Top tier CHP regen, top tier stagger, great DPS, and the only thing that kind of sucks on it is ammo economy. For the perk tree, just build all of your ammo perks and take things like Divine Might, because Divine Might, a little bit of extra damage, does help quite a bit. Now, if you want to take like a heavy bolt pistol or a heroic bolt pistol, you definitely could. These are all good guns as well. That's up to you. As far as like the best option goes, though, on Bulwark, in my opinion, is just this weapon. And Nia Volkite's probably the weakest, and that's pretty much all there is for the secondary tree. Now, for the main perk tree, to build our full tank Bulwark, I do pick up the perk Conviction first. When your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds. This perk, on top of the perk over here still within, which says when your health is less than 50%, you take 30% less health damage, makes you absurdly tanky on this class. It is incredibly hard to die, even at like 20% HP with these two perks combined, which is a pretty good option, though I will say if you want that extra damage, you could pick up Intimidating Aura instead. A perfectly timed parry deals area effect damage in a 5-meter radius, cooldown is 5 seconds. This perk needs no introduction, it's just an incredible damage tool, but I decided to take this one today for that full tank experience. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. Pretty self-explanatory, not like the strongest perk effect in the entire game, but being surrounded happens all the time, and 25% less damage from range attacks also affects your armor. Next perk here is Steel Within, like I mentioned before. If you want to pick up armor reinforcement for like Tyranids, you can definitely do that. I do think this perk is better versus the Tyranids than Chaos, but either way, both of these are pretty good options. And for the team perk here, I do pick up Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all of your squad members on that restore 1 armor segment. Now, since I skipped over armor reinforcement down here, this is the main form of armor regen we have on this build, so pretty good option for us and our entire team. Now, if you do take armor reinforcement, you could skip this and take advanced conditioning or something, or just take this if you want because this perk is also very strong. That is up to you as well. Next perk here is Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies within its area of effect. This perk basically turns your banner into a shock grenade. It will wipe out Minoras, deal significant damage to Majoris, Extremis, and even Terminus. Super valuable perk, by far the best perk in this row, so I pretty much always pick it up. And the next perk here is Glory Shield. All of your squad members in the banner's area effect take 20% less damage, and the banner lasts 20% longer. This is one of my favorite perks in this entire tree because it just makes your banner feel amazing. It gives you a ton more value out of it, and also just has like a less, I don't know, kind of like cheesy effect than things like Invigorating Icon or the Shield Bash Knockback Force here, or the Concussive Force perk, so I do just prefer this one overall. Next perk here is a Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash, Shield Rush, or Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%, and you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. In patch 10.0, with the new shield rush mechanic on Bulwark, it is incredibly easy to pull this off in like a combo all the time. You don't even have to do like a shield rush cancel anymore. You can just like fit it into a normal playstyle. Super easy to trigger, and also if you just like shield bash the air, you will also trigger this, and no knockback in Space Marine 2 is top tier because it simply saves your life. Anyways, next perk here is Offensive Mastery. A perfect time parry or block instantly incapacitates a Majoris or Extremis level enemy. Cooldown is 90 seconds. This perk simply removes Extremis from boss fights at times, and that will save your life. Being able to one-tap a Ravener, Terminator, Lictor, and things like that will simply remove one of the most dangerous ways to get frame trapped in the entire game. So top tier option for sure. With the new buffs to your shield rush and Merciless Resolve getting that no knockback, you really don't need the Armor Advance perk anymore. And Emergency Countermeasure is not that bad, but it's just not as good as this. Now, for the Prestige perk tree, I do pick up the perk Resilience first. Medicae Sims restore 40% more health. This perk simply gives you so much more value out of a stim, especially on this class where you have so much health damage reduction. So a really powerful option. Next perk here is Overcharge. Charge attack damage increases by 20%. Now, unlike the Overcharge perk on the Assault class, this one actually buffs up the damage of your Power Rake on the Power Sword, so even better for us. And the final two perks I grab are Powerful Shot for more range damage, and of course the most broken perk in this whole tree, Masterful Defense. Ability Charge. Your ability charge restored by 1% for every blocked range attack. This is a god tier perk in this game. CDR reduction in a game like this is almost god tier anywhere you can find it, but especially on this class where your shield is already like the best ability in the game to be blocking all the time versus things like Soul Reaper Can Terminators. This will simply give you back your entire charge on your shield off of like a single Soul Reaper Can Terminator at times, especially if you don't have like Invigorating Icon with that 50% increased CDR. So I would say this is probably just the best perk in this whole row by far, and it's either this or Overcharge. But that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. Hopefully this helped. Xenophase Blade is a ton of fun to use. I do wish it wasn't a balanced parry window. What you gonna do? Maybe one day I like a fencing and block version, but for now it's what we're stuck to, and it's still pretty decent. Hopefully this build guide helped. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.
Okay, I'll do that once I'm done with this mission and murdering this thing. So the benefit of the Xenophase Blade here is you can very easily chop this guy, because the attack is a cone. Like so. Balance moment. Oh, there's a defensive mastery proc. Hi, what's up, Harka? Speaking of hard dailies yesterday, I got randomly paired with Zambit. It was so sick. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know Zambit was playing. Oh, got him. Space Marine 2 on sale again, definitely is. As it should be. Look at that damage reduction we get. Any other class would have just taken like 70% of their HP from that. Demo drops today as well for Space Marine 2 apparently. Yeah, it's an online demo. I haven't seen an online demo for a game since like Splinter Cell Double Agent. Actually, that's not true, but that's the one I remember the most. Good day, people. What's up, man? Imagine a whole mission full of them. Really need an only Chaos Spawn modifier, the heavy 0.1 headshot modifier. That'd just be mean, Doomboy. demo? Is this the 90s? That's what I mean. I'm like, I thought it was all betas now. Isn't that what they call demos these days?
We're closing in on the waste reclamation center now.
I remember the last time I ever heard the word demo.
We are in Kadaku's final hours.
Holy shit, that power rake is actually massive. Well, on the Xenophase Blade, the power rake will, the power rake has a cone, basically. Yeah, online demo's called Early Access. Exactly. It's Early Access, guys. The demo is just Early Access, and usually they change nothing.
Stay alert.
The demo is only there from the 16th to the 23rd. Yes, I think all your progress carries over to the main game. The free trial. I think they're really trying to bring players back to have them in the pre-detect marine or pre-next update. Can demo players play with the people who own the game? They should be able to. Deathwatch fashion goes hard with Xenophase Blade. Well, it is their equipment, so it does make sense. I like the balance. The only thing I don't like about this weapon.
Crush the ravenous brood.
What's up, Diffa? Look at this. You can actually stagger this guy. Oh my god. Oh, he actually parried my charge. Alright, I see you. Why are you using heretic technology? Because I have the sanction. They gave me a permit. I still don't get this YouTube username change. It's dumb, isn't it? It's impossible to tell who anybody is. Luckily, I know most of your PFPs now, but
This place is perfect for an ambush.
it's real bad.
Watch for any signs of Tyranids.
Wow, my favorite Space Marine 2 source is on Twitch now. Always have been. Actually, that's not true.
Going forward.
Only been like 2 months. He's not in Deathwatch. I'm in the Deathwatch. See?
Banner, ready to deploy.
Heretic tech is the best tech. Yeah, Necron tech goes pretty hard. Oh, speaking of the devil, Zambit, thank you for the prime sub. Non-Inquisitor was just saying he played with you last night. Alright. Bam.
That silenced the Tyranid We have to awaken the other consoles before we venture into the fortress.
Wow, it hit actually nobody. That was tragic. I was like a second too late. Okay.
We have to awaken the other consoles before we venture into the fortress. We have to awaken the other consoles.
Alright, I need to go further away than that. Well, these guys are actually more annoying to hit than the arrow throat. There we go. Is a double-edged chainsword worth being a balanced FTG? I don't think it is. I'm Arrowbit, thank you for the prime sub. I don't think it should be balanced. I don't think any of these should be balanced. They should be like... I mean, I know why they did it. It's because they know players want to parry in many cases, but they also wanted to give them really good stats. But they removed that. The game balance.
Blessings extended to the slumbering you. Awakening has begun.
Thankfully, I never changed my name. That is true, BLK. Your tag is the same. Alright, that was an easy one. Making up lock weapon with 30 damage already. Do you usually play solo? Not all the time. I've actually been playing a lot more with groups recently, but yeah, primarily for builds. What does exclamation point drops do? Nothing anymore. That's like a way old Twitch feature.
We have to awaken the other consoles before we venture into the fortress.
The almost outlaw. Thank you for the prime sub. Red Scorpion customization? You betcha. Yo, I don't even think I have the 4-Fear Power Fist. That was from like way back when the game came out. First time they brought it back. That was also when the Power Fist was absolute donkey ass. It was kind of funny. That drop should be working now.
Blessings extended to the slumbering unit. Awakening has begun.
Good luck in the game, bro. Thanks, Ambag. I will try.
Biological impurity detected. Invasive material must be removed prior to resumption.
So I think we only have one boss spawn left. It's a very tanky build, and we do have a relic and stim. It's very hard for us to die at this point. I think you need a harder challenge in this game. Try to downgrade your weapons with great weapons only for ultra challenge run. I've already done that. It's not very fun. I'm also not really interested in challenge unless I'm interested in what I find fun. I just happen to find solos fun in this game. Not a fan of the Power Fist, not gonna lie. I'll tell you what I do want though. I wouldn't mind hard strats having no bots, because I don't like playing bots in this game. I tend to make the game just way too light.
Let us rectify this.
They up the margin for errors so much that like it's not really that fun to me. Okay. Oh my god, dude, what is with all these guys? Balance parry window moment. That was not optimal, not an optimal combo. Yeah, it's hard but not super fun, exactly. Like, I like to play the game with fun builds. and then take them the hard content, not like intentionally nerf my build for what? Gamer clout? Really give a shit about that. Also, what is up? Blazing Blitz. I think that's you. Self tags are fucked up on YouTube. Besides just playing more, any tips for getting better with solo absolute? Know where all the drops are on the map. Know to manipulate the AI director for the boxes to give you stims. Stuff like that. Know target priority. Know the enemy attack patterns.
Soul has been reawakened. Functions restored. Praise the Messiah. System restoration complete. Primary control reset.
Okay, guys, I don't think exclamation point drops does anything in 2025, to be honest.
Captain Akaran, we are entering the fortress now. The weapon system is next. Good. Head up to the cannons and remind
Bigfoot, thanks for the bits.
there to attack.
Reach the cannons. Sup, Pat? Sup, FTG? What is up? We are here today. We'll be streaming for like the next, I don't know, amount of time. Funny how drops aren't even on the drops page. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Festus? That was actually the most optimal. I'm pretty sure my defensive mastery just came off cooldown there as that guy was incoming. Dead man, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. Nice of you. Ow. 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 Skill issue, skill issue. I should have parried and blocked. Or done my my one block thing. Yo chat, hi FTG, what's up Malunga? Hey, wanted to say thank you for your video Space Marine 2 vids. Helps us old man a lot. Glad they could, dude. I'm glad they could. You know, there are a lot of older people that watch. Not to age shame anybody. Feeling generous. Does help a lot, Deadman. Really appreciate it. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, there's a little barrel there. Whoa. Smith Sauce, thank you for the Prime sub. And Winterborn Wolf, thank you for the Prime sub. And Deese, thank you for the Prime sub. Jesus.
There is no going back, brothers.
The same age as me, FTG? I don't know, I'm a fresh 28, okay? There are levels to this shit. I moved here from YouTube because of the name tag thing for the drops as well. The name tag thing is the worst change they ever did to YouTube. And Nick the Nose, thank you for the Prime sub.
This galaxy is not yours to devour, beast.
Alright, Neurothrop again. We're actually pretty good versus this stuff.
The soil no longer serves, and the rapid presence.
Is that still the Necron sword? It is. Necron tech. Can't really blame them for taking it. throw the cone on this. Actually, a really easy spot to fight Neurothorpe. I'm pretty sure that wave can't hit us while we're down here. I want to get set back to that.
Ready to deploy.
I wish I had intimidating aura, but
Amplify our valor. We crush the ravenous brood.
of course it's like 4 Devourers up here. What else would it be?
That silence continues to fight.
Yeah, I wonder if we have effectively more HP than the tactical right now, though. But we very well might. Oh, I can't block that one. Zone for everyone. The Power Fist skin drop looking kind of meh. I mean, it's a Power Fist skin. I'm pretty sure that one came out of the game initially. Being able to cancel attacks eventually makes Bulwark so fun and fluid to play. He is like the best melee class. It's not even really close. He's quite good. But that stim is worth so much for us too. You get like a stupid amount of HP off of one stim for this class because your effective HP is so damn high. What is this new trial? Oh, it's there's a new demo out. Free trial for the game. So if you have any friends that haven't played this game right now, and they want to play it without buying it on sale, they can do that. What's up, FTG? How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing pretty good, Nappy, how are you doing? Doing pretty well, I should say. Grammar, very important. Damn early morning stream. Or was I up all night? That was early morning. FTG, why do you always recommend rate of fire plasma pistol over the ammo one? Because charge rate's way more important. It gets your CHP back faster, the DPS output is better, and the stagger is better. Because like the reason you want a plasma pistol in the first place over things like a heavy bolt pistol is for the stagger and the instantaneous CHP regen. And it's better, and the rate of fire is the best for both of those things. Because the heavy bolt pistol is pretty damn good as well. It's that the THP regen of this is far better. They also buffed it back in patch 9.
Stand firm. We will not be intimidated, brothers. We must turn the cannons on it while there is still time.
So hard to play solo as a Vanguard, and Vanguard's pretty easy to solo with. He has a healing perk. He just kind of stuck to like one combo though. He just suck versus bosses, I'll say that. For the one downside of him. Bigfoot, thank you for the bits.
Get us to the grave, Xenos.
God.
The foe was back. Unite.
Fuck this guy.
You failed at open.
I saw you on YouTube, thought about joining your streams. How are you, Lord Commander? Lord Commander? I wouldn't go that far. At best, we're like standard Primaris. I'm doing well, how are you, man? Zara's Vanguard, after you try getting good, he literally heals. I mean, any class of healing is a objectively higher margin for error. That's why Bulwark is so strong, because Bulwark has like all the healing, well not all the healing of Vanguard, but like he has the healing plus being absurdly tanky, plus having access to absurd boss damage. I would say though, if you're struggling with bosses, he can't struggle with that, because he doesn't have great boss damage. And Space Ping, thank you for the Prime sub. And Real Wallace, thank you for the Prime sub.
Until we reach it, we will not eliminate these Xenos without using the cannons.
The Lamenter Space Marine is Red Scorpion. We are a Death Watch Red Scorpion. Alright, pull this guy up. A Lamenter? No, we're not a Lamenter. This hard termination is just an absolute solo. Oh, I'm not charging. How rude.
Our banner will stand firm. You failed at open.
Weapons ready. Awaiting target. Aim and fire with a sidearm to commence
I'm gonna do it.
attack.
The Tyranids cannot stand against our attacks for long. The Hyros have attacks. Defensive positions. Maintain the strength until you and our enemies are
Defense cannons depleted.
I guess we can just do this.
Regenerators to resume fire.
I'll probably give us another one. Yep, there it is. How do I start the Discord quest? I don't even know what the Discord quest is. Oh, actually, I vaguely remember them saying something about that. Defensive mastery, overperforming. Xenophase is actually pretty good against these guys. Alright, well, I actually dodge it. And actually hit the shots after. Wow, wow, wow. Skill issue, skill issue. We killed the first one so cleanly, and then we were just like, what if we just turned our brain off and died? Alright, this is actually just mean. Alright, see there. I thought you misspelled, or yeah, doesn't proc on block or balance weapons. What are we talking about? Yeah, it seems Intimidating Aura does not proc on perfect block in the balance weapons. It does. I just don't have it on right now. Why take defensive mastery over armor advance? Because you can get no knockback pretty easily with just the Mercer's Resolve now, and you also use it way more with Shield Rush.
Defensive positions! I have activated the generator.
Howdy folks, what's up, Chuck Norris Jr.?
Ready. Ready to deploy.
Born Devastation, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Ah, damn. Annoying.
Service call detected. Synchronization complete. Cannons ready.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him here, and then I'm gonna go under. Shoot him.
The Tyranids cannot stand against our attacks. Mind your positions.
God, why is there so many fucking minorities, man? Can y'all piss off? I'm trying to shoot the thing.
More attacks like that, and this abomination will fall.
How are your flames so clear? Because I have
Take cover.
a good computer.
The Hierophant attacks. Defensive positions.
Actually, an ancient Xenos Dark Age of technology computer, actually. Lost art.
Commence target.
In general, humping for the prime sub.
That's the way.
And Amori, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and Avalanche, thank you for the prime sub. Jesus. Everybody come back to the game. God. Well, I'm new to this game. Your videos have been so helpful. Thanks for making them. No problem, Darkside. I want to make an actual new player's guide for this game at some point, like a proper one. That's true. Join the Discord, guys. Set up. It's finally set up. There's already like 500 of you in there.
This monstrosity is almost down. The auxiliary generators shall nourish our cannons. The Hierophant attacks. Defensive positions.
And Astra Permersa, thank you for the tier 1 sub. There was a whole patch cycle where nothing would spawn at the end, so it's hard to had to make up for the last time I sent the entire Splinter fleet at you. That's what I was saying, man. Like, I remember that one. That was like in the way back. That one PTS. Vulcan says, you're the GOAT. Every time I stream, I mention your account, mention that I'm using your builds. Keep it up. Thanks, Vulcan. Where the fuck have you been? Salamanders are waiting.
System link has been established. All specs connected.
Brothers, it retaliates.
Yeah.
Keep clear.
What FOV do you play at? 1.25. That's that. That is all. Cracky Joe. Thank you for the prime sub.
Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash divine retribution.
That is all. That was not too bad, but it never really is with this one. Am I crazy for thinking this is difficult to solo Vanguard? I still know what the best perks are. It is not difficult to solo Vanguard. Not with a healing perk. The only time he'll ever struggle is with boss spawns. I mean, yeah, like he has a larger margin for error, and he has also fat damage reduction. 24 Extremis on that one, that was pretty high.